Welcome to the Fly the Coast Marathon. Two coasts, two marathon flights. A fundraiser for the Children's Cancer Research Fund through Eric Flight's participation in the Great Cycle Challenge. In the heart of the great blue expanse lies a challenge of epic proportions. A journey that pushes the limits of human skill and endurance. Welcome to the Atlantic Coast Marathon Flight, where pilots embark on a daring adventure down the eastern edge of the North American continent. For these intrepid aviators, it's not just about the destination, but the journey itself. From the frosty tundra of Canada to the sun-drenched shores of Florida, every mile of this marathon flight is a testament to the spirit of exploration and aviation. As we soar down the Atlantic coast, we're faced with a myriad of challenges. From unpredictable weather patterns to complex air traffic, every moment demands our utmost attention and precision. Along the way, pilots are treated to breathtaking vistas of the Atlantic shoreline, from the rugged beauty of Newfoundland to the vibrant metropolis of New York City. Each landmark is a reminder of the rich tapestry of landscapes that adorn this continent. Flying along the Atlantic coast is like riding a roller coaster of weather. One moment, you're battling fierce headwinds, and the next, you're skimming across tranquil waters under a clear sky. It's a constant dance with Mother Nature, and every twist and turn keeps you on your toes. But it's not just the elements that pilots must contend with. As they traverse some of the busiest airspace in the world, communication and collaboration are key. From coordinating with air traffic controllers to sharing the skies with fellow aviators, teamwork ensures a safe and seamless journey. After hours of flying, we finally spot the unmistakable silhouette of Miami on the horizon. It's been a long and challenging journey, but as we descend towards the runway, a sense of accomplishment washes over us. We've conquered the Atlantic coast, 1 mile at a time. And so another chapter in the annals of aviation history comes to a close. But for those who dare to dream and reach for the skies, the Atlantic Coast Marathon Flight will always remain a beacon of adventure and discovery. All right, so we are back. I meant to do this morning. I overslept. I had a massive headache like all day. But we're doing the optional bonus leg of the 4th Annual Flight St Marathon. We're still raising funds, by the way. So feel free to donate during this broadcast. And let's just get this done. We're going to do an evening flight out to Key West. It's going to take a little under an hour. Maybe streaming-wise about an hour and 15 minutes. But we're going to do that and get it done. So, again, with the optional leg, it wasn't required last night. I was pretty tired. And we made it all the way from Canada to Miami in one flight sim marathon. But consider this the little ending, if you will. Nick, what's up? How's it going? Make sure you use your things there. JJ, we have never made you a sound, I don't think. We got to get on that. We got to get on that, my friend. You're here like almost every stream. See, if you type in that, it would play a sound for you. So... Alright, anyways, we're going to set up the tablet here and hopefully the sim doesn't crash. Miami actually loaded when you load it just at Miami, but there's a lot of stuff going on at Miami, so we're hoping... Did it work? You might have to type in just as one message. But anyways, I'm going to try to get out of here so it doesn't crash the desktop with all the memory being used. It's a lot. And I'll try to show you a little bit of Miami if I can. But if it crashes the desktop, it's going to take a while to reload the sim. So I'm hoping not. Hoping it doesn't crash. Did you get there? Oh, it didn't create it. No! I said, make a flight plan. We're just going right down the coast here. Real world time and weather. Thought about pushing the time back. But I think we're going to be okay. Even if it gets dark at the end, we're going to be fine, I think. So there you go. There's our flight plan. Right there. We're just going right down the coast. As far as Miami. SR22 Turbo. Yeah. It's the default with a mod on it. But this looks like Miami. And I'm hoping it doesn't crash the desktop. Look at that. Look at it is good scenery, but it's when you load a whole marathon of scenery and you didn't reload the sim at all. The sim acted really nice on the marathon. It was actually just OBS that was giving me problems, which it's not anymore. But we are at Miami. You still see it's gonna load certain aspects. But let's get back into play before you have problems. All right, checklist. We still have everything loaded from last night. The sim did crash the desktop while I was sleeping. So, oh, you are? That's awesome, man. Did you like it? I think the Cirrus is like the ultimate private pilot plane, and I'm not a fanboy. I'm not like, ooh, the Cirrus trumps all, but like, if I were a man of means and could buy a plane, I'd buy a Cirrus. It's just fast. It can get into places. So, no, you gotta get used to that side stick too, in a way. You know, that's what I'm thinking, at least. Like, I know, you know more than I do. Pre-flight completed, weight and balance. Good. Emergency equipment, passengers briefed. Seat belt harnesses, external power is not on. Brakes are held. Battery master switch on. And we do have another marathon event on Saturday. That's right, we got 2 this year. So, I didn't feel as wiped as last year's event, but I did get tired at the end. But yeah, well, you gotta get that right seat in there too. Yeah, that's the other thing. Alright, strobe lights on. Maybe I should turn the stuff on already because it's getting dark. Let me turn on the red light so I can actually see things. Alright. And mixture full rich. You think I'd have this down by now? I did it like for like 18 hours, 19 hours yesterday. Mixture full rich. Throttle. Full power. Let me make sure it's 100% fuel before we do anything. Yeah. Well, you gotta get used to it first, either way, you know. The anti-icing, because I'm always paranoid now. I want to make sure it has the anti-icing. Notice that the window is not expanded enough to make sure you have the anti-icing, because you have to load this manually to make sure you have it. It says undefined. So I don't know what that means, but it's full fuel, and so we're in Florida. I don't think I'm gonna need the anti-ice. All right, prime for 2 seconds. 1, 2, boost, 1/4 of an inch, and Miami approach is on, so we'll be using them. I already followed my flight plan. All right, clear prop. Very good. I don't know what's wrong with my butt kicker, but it's not doing its job again. Least of my worries. It's weird. There's something wrong with this amp. I just have to get a new amp for it. But I had a 100-watt amp to try to get an amp to work with it, and it was just not powerful enough. So I have to figure that out. Just a subwoofer amplifier. All right, mixture full. I already did that. Blah blah blah. Maintain 1,000. Lean to maximum RPMs. Should be about 970-ish. Yep. Okay. Alternating master switch is on. Avionics on. Very good. For taxing. So now we got to do all our things here. All of our things. It's getting a feel for the plane because you're kind of getting signed out in the plane as you get that rating. So, all right, let's connect the VAT sim. Connect. Mode see it. My transponder should be on alt. It is. Oh, good. It saved that. It disconnected me from voice server. Why? I don't know.
My 9er approach.
There we go. And it still has Miami. Oh, wait. Disconnected from voice server. Disconnected from network. Well, let's try running you as administrator because I never do that, I don't think. Gotta start doing that on the streaming laptop, I think. Alright, let's see what happens. 803 Echo Foxtrot SR22. It's probably gonna kick me off again.
Heartland 32.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me off. That's weird. It's kicking me off of VAT sim over and over again. So tell me, Digi, what's up? We're trying not to ignore Charlie. And if not, we're gonna have to just, yeah, it kicked me off again. So, I don't know. It's filling the crate aircraft too, which I don't get it, because I'm using the same exact thing as yesterday, where we flew for 19 hours and it was fine. Alright, let's try again. It's not saying I validated. Alright, settings. Nope, because it does the automatic thing too. So you tell me. I have no clue. All right, one more time. Are we connected to host here? Yeah, just the network. There's a problem with the network, I guess, because it's not connecting. Okay, let me start VATSIM here. And if not, I'm just gonna fly it. I'm just gonna fly it. I'm not gonna go nuts. Nope, it's not connected yet. Sync remote connected to simulator. Connected to host. There we go. All right, let's see it. Nope, kicked me out. All right, I'm done. We're just gonna fly it then, because it's getting a little later here, and I wanted to have some sunset as we do it. All right. Anywho, let's look at Miami here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing here, so I'm gonna not look at chat for a little bit. All right, we are there. What is the ATIS? I don't know why VATSIM is kicking me off, but I don't have time to investigate all that. I'm also going to be in the dark for a lot of the flight. Arrival departure 133.675. But we are still raising funds. We're going to be raising funds every single stream. Doesn't matter whether it's truck simulator or not, because we're trying to get to the $2,500. So, and but Digi, thank you for coming to the stream, bud. It's gonna be a quick stream. I'm just trying to finish up the unofficial part of the marathon, and I'm not hearing anything from this. Well, maybe because I didn't monitor comm too. Stop rushing now, Eric. You can always push back the time on the simulator. Here we go. Kind of sucks that VATSIM is disconnected. All right, going 1-2. We landed 3-0. Let's see what they say. One, two. All right, so listen, we are gonna have to just do it ourselves here because VATSIM will not let me connect. I'd probably have to restart everything, and I don't feel like doing that. We're gonna have a nice little flight down the Keys. So with that, we're not even gonna put in the flight plan. We're just gonna go for it. All right, we're gonna taxi to runway 12 via Kilo, cross 8 left, Lima 1, cross Mike 1, and then go to runway 1. And there's hot spots down there, so be careful. All right, with that, let's do this thing. One more time on VATSIM. I'm kind of missing it. It connects, and then it kicks me off. So oh, it disconnects me because the generic airliner twin engine. That makes no sense. Start test. Wow, it's got all these errors. Well, that sucks. It's because the default model's not working. So, where are the settings for that? So I might get on there still. Model matching. Reset. Oh, that doesn't make sense. This makes no sense. I'll rescan it. We'll see if it does it. But it's gonna be loading all this stuff here. Sorry. I really would like some ATC out of Miami. But Miami's looking really nice. It's just I got a crap load of scenery here. So, all right, one more time. We'll try connecting. No, looks like it's losing these all over the place. Which is kind of weird because it was fine the other day. All right, we're going to do it ourselves then. Here we go. Going to Key West. FSLTL is loaded, so we have some traffic. At least we're supposed to have some traffic. We've also got Microsoft Flight Simulator East Server traffic, so if you do want to fly with us, you can. It was doing model matching yesterday with no problems. I literally did not get one error, so I'm going to have to explore that after. It's just really weird that it's not loaded. I literally did not change anything. Anyways, while we're taxing out, let me do the one time I'm going to do this video today. But we are taking donations for the Children's Cancer Research Fund still through my participation in the Great Cycle Challenge. There's a spirit of giving that brings us together. Today, we're here to support a cause that touches all of us deeply. The fight against childhood cancer. Every year, thousands of children and their families are affected by cancer. The Children's Cancer Research Fund is dedicated to finding better treatments and ultimately a cure for this devastating disease. Your donations are critical. They fund groundbreaking research, provide resources for families, and support clinical trials that give hope to young patients battling cancer. By donating to the Children's Cancer Research Fund, you're not just giving money, you're giving hope, strength, and a future to children and families in need. Join us in the fight against childhood cancer. Your generosity today means a brighter, healthier tomorrow for countless children. Visit tinyurl.com/donatefly to learn more and make a donation. Together, we can make a difference. So that's what we did the marathon for. We got another marathon Saturday. I'm going off-road here a little bit. And I changed up my taxi because I can. But we're good now. Alright. Going down here. This should be... Actually, I have to cross another one. Give me a second. Clear. There was a runway. My aircraft from East Server that was crossing that runway there. Taking that off of, sorry, 8 left. Oh, nav and landing lights might be nice at this point. Yep. Alright, runway 12. Wish I started this a little earlier, won't lie. But, let's go finish it. There should be a little sunlight as we're doing this. Might be dark when we get to Key West, and if not, we'll just push back the time a little bit. I'm not going against that. It's a bonus part, you know. Alright, get the run-up checklist ready to go. This is from the POH of the SR22 Turbo. I swear I'm allergic to something in my office. Every time I come, I haven't been coughing all day. I get here, I cough. So I gotta figure something out here. I'm gonna need a massive renovation of this office. It looks sweet, but it's gotta need an overhaul sometime. All right, did I miss something up? Because there were some holding lines there. All right, this would be the holding line, I think. Yeah. So let's do a run up right here. Yep. And castering nose wheel steering. Hey, Nick, how did the castering nose wheel steering go with you? Because that would be something kind of new than what you compared to. All right. Doors left, caps handle, ECS, air conditioner, fuel quantity confirmed. Flows tank, we're good. Flaps down 50%. So August 3rd, this Saturday, we're going to be having one more marathon down the Pacific Coast. Feel free to tune in. Autopilot check. Disconnect. Disconnect. Transponder set. Common nav. GPS set. Yeah, we're good. Let me go to Miami here. You know. Well, no, we're not going to use their thing there. Power lever 1700. Brakes are held. Good. Right. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Lights are on. Battery is good. Pitot heat going on. It's good. They're testing all that. Alright. We're going to check that. Idle. Back to 1000. Full rich mixture. And this trim set for takeoff. Have to check that too. Let's go. Nope. This trim thing is kind of weird. I don't know why, but it does some weird, funky things. Like, I'm not pulling out. I'm trying just to get it to go to takeoff. There we go. Good enough. Cache messages. Check. We're on roll mode. And we're good. Alright, we're going to go direct to Kilo Hotel Sierra Tango. Now, Homestead, Florida. Good there. We're gonna go to 6,500. Short broadcast, but it's really just to finish this up. And then I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow. Probably some Truck Simulator though. Take a little break here. During my headache today, I managed my Etsy business a little bit, stuff like that. There you go, sunrise. It's actually sunset. Don't go too hard on me, dude. I had a headache all day. All right, we're good to go. So Miami traffic. Cirrus, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Even though I'm not on that sim, departing runway 12 left, departure to the south, Miami. Here we go. I didn't say 12 left, did I? I hope not. Tablet off for your viewing pleasure. I'm gonna try to make some overlays. Not many. I've worked so hard on this stream. I've got so many things that I made for the marathon stream. Just promotional materials and stuff, but yeah. Really? You gonna do it? Alright. I like doing the official part. It's the unofficial one. I just had a headache and I overslept. I had 4 alarms set. I'm sure my wife loved me. She never woke me up though. Had 4 alarms set around 5 a.m. Alright, full throttle. Here we go. And squirrely on the ground. So the ground handling on airplanes needs to be improved in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's squirrely on all of them. They said it's still using the FSX code. That's why. So rotate. And we're off from Miami. Flaps up. We're going to pretend that they said turn on course. So we're going to head right to the right here in Miami. Sorry about the little stutters. We're not using frame gen because this was not doing well with frame gen. Again, when it gets really low on frames, normally frame gen does not do well at all. And I guess it's going to be kind of a nighttime flight. That sucks. Alright, let's switch to nighttime. Yeah, well. Let's just finish it up. Autopilot on. We are going to go vertical speed and hopefully get that up there. And then we're going to go nav and see if it turns, and if it doesn't, we'll figure it out. Go that way. Heading. I'll try to look outside really fast if I can. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. Stop that. Ah. Maybe we should roll it back an hour. What do we all think? I'm going to roll it back an hour. The wonders of flight simming. We can roll it back an hour. So we'll go 7:25-ish. There we go. Alright, and I'll go back to daytime because I don't feel like setting all my lights the right way either. Alright, so 1 hour off. And real world flight. Real world weather. So back to cruise and climb. 30.5 on the manifold. All this stuff can be found in the POH, by the way. We'll get this established, and then we'll try to look back at Miami really fast. That's how I learned to fly this. Alright, flying down the Atlantic coast, the unofficial ending of the marathon. There's Miami. Getting pictures galore. And let's do this thing. It's gonna be a lot of the Everglades after this. It's really weird that my model matching set is not working. It was working the whole marathon. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. little bit of Homestead, Florida. Actually, is that still Miami? That's still Miami. Wow. I like the red roofs there. That seems to be a little more authentic. Miami Beach back there. Cool. All right, we gotta get another view of Miami. You can't ruin this view. There you go. We'll leave it there for a little bit. But it was so much scenery that like my simulator did not update Miami International when I landed here last night. Or I should say at 3 a.m. So this morning. I'm gonna look ridiculous with my iced tea. I got lazy and got an Arizona IT and just started drinking out of the bottle, so it's gonna look ridiculous if I'm going with it. I get very lazy after a marathon day. I'm gonna have to cut the grass tomorrow. I got yard work to do. But let's finish this marathon. The unofficial bonus leg. We'll also look at the fundraising, which is we raised $688 so far, which is not too shabby at all. After this stream, I will have to get my size for my jersey in because due to raising over 500 bucks, they give you the jersey that I always get, but not everyone gets that jersey, and everyone gets bummed. Thanks to all of you, I've gotten it every single year. We're 5th in the state of Massachusetts for fundraising, and we're 148th nationally. So it's just telling you that we're doing pretty good. But if we can get to 2,500, I'm going to be very happy. Yeah, I'm going to look at Miami for a while here. It looks gorgeous though with all the add-ons, doesn't it? And that's why I do it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Oh, looks like we're back to that again. Please just work. Why do we have such issues? Why do we have these issues? That sucks. I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna have to look into this before next Saturday. We're gonna continue this flight here. I'm sorry if it's gonna do that again. I have no control over this. My laptop is fine, as evidenced by 8 to 12 hours of streaming, no problem. And now this. No clue. But we'll keep going either way. Those are massive clouds. We might have to dip down below these. Come on, simulator. Don't be doing this crap to me. Come on now. Been through a lot. Been through a lot. Alright, we're gonna have to skim this down because these clouds. So I'm gonna head down here to 2,900. It just seems like they're throwing the kitchen sink at me right now. Let's go 2,500 through the haze. I'm going pretty fast there. Well, it's a hazy ending to the marathon. This isn't clouds, that's haze. I think that's haze. You can still see it through it, so I wouldn't consider that clouds. Let's keep it low. Now over here, there's supposed to be a nuclear power plant of some type. So Ken was asking about that yesterday. So we'll see what it looks like. Let's get our next coordinate in there. A marathon. Now it's back up. You know, it's driving me insane. Alright, so let me see if I can get this to stay now in a good way. And the power plant should be over there. So let's go take a look at it. It's attached to the plane still. That might be it over here. So Ken, that's what it looks like. If that's it. If that's the power plant, that's what it looks like. Interesting that they've got all these canals and stuff, though. All right, we're on our way to Marathon. We should be descending to 2,500, but it's not, so we'll just change that now. I tried watching the Olympics. I got bored. I know. I'm trying my best, Digi. It's going down. I mean, there's more than 3 miles visibility there, I think. It's, you know. We're good. We're going to be fine as soon as I get down here. You tell me about OBS, because it doesn't make sense that I'm pinging fine now, but yet I had that disconnect there. I'm kind of angry about it. I don't want to be angry on stream. Thank you for all coming out, though. I do appreciate it. There we go. See, it cleared up. It's just those... It's Florida weather. It's like clouds on the coast. Keep it at 55% as we round out here. Keep an eye on that speed. And we're off to Marathon, and then it's just a straight shot to Key West. Nice! That's right. Evening ending the bonus leg of the marathon.
What you gonna do when Mania runs wild on you, brother?
Nice. I think I'm gonna set this to run OBS as an administrator all the time, but I'm pretty sure I did that already. So I'm a little confused. I just don't understand how I can stream for like 12 hours straight with no problems, then all of a sudden it just gives you a disconnect. Very aggravating. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. Let's boost the speed up now. It's about 70% power. That was another thing about my marathon. I was trying to follow like maneuvering speed by around there, and then by halfway I was just like, let's just get there. So I was increasing the power percentage. Let's hope this thing is just loading scenery again. There we go. I do have to put up with those small glitches if I'm going to run all this add-on scenery. I know it's aggravating to some, but it's the only way. And it's a beautiful evening flight to the Florida Keys as we are over the Everglades. Ooh, look at that. I don't know what that is, but yeah, well, that's the way it was. Connor Hooper, what's up, bud? We're just finishing up the actual bonus leg. I meant to do it this morning, but overslept and had like a crazy headache for most of the day. So I slept that off again. But we're going to finish the bonus leg here. We'll be totally done with the Atlantic Coast Marathon. This was not required, by the way. Miami was the official ending. But I wanted to do it in the morning and have the sunrise, and that just didn't happen. But nice to see you again, Connor. Turning into quite the showing upper person of the stream. So there you go. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Also give a shout out to Digi Driver. After that. Waiting for Connors to be done. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm not like other streamers. I can't say Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm going to stream. I stream when I can due to having family. So, all right, Digi, shout out to you. And Nick Gresla. I'm getting everyone in here. Our next marathon is Saturday. We'll be doing the Pacific Coast. We're going from Alaska all the way down to Mexico. So it's going to be a long one again. But I'm probably not going to do the whole, oh, keep it at 50% power. I'm just going to boost it away. Save some time. Hopefully we won't have any issues. But I might actually cache the scenery ahead of time this week. And I'm not saying it's going to not have issues, but it'll have less issues if I cache it. So cache me outside. And also have to figure out that model matching it right now because it's not connecting. So figure it out.
I want to do barrel rolls and loop the loops.
Thanks.
All that kind of stuff.
I'm good, besto, pal.
Dangerous,
And
yeah.
unfortunately, I'm going to have to
Well, who does?
block you because I don't need sick ideas from a channel. I am good with my own. But thanks for subscribing or following me on Twitch. Shout out to Nick Grisla. Is it 2 or 3 H's, JJ? I have to go back and find that. It's 3 H's. I knew that. So Nick, how did if you're still here, how did the castering nose wheel steering go for you? I'm kind of intrigued because I've never had anything like that. And JJ. All right, do so. I also have to give a shout out to. I got JJ. Okay. No, the Grand. Yeah. Hello. I knew I missed one. So that'll be coming next. Thank you to all of you for coming out multiple times to the stream as we finish this marathon in style in the sun set of Florida. So I saved one idea because I'm really going to try to make the $2,500. I saved one idea. I don't know if it'll be a marathon event or not. We'll have to research that. But it's a pirate adventure. I've had it planned for quite a while now. So we'll see what happens on that. It's around the Caribbean. So I might do something like that. If I can. Try and get my butt kicker working. It's probably not going to work. I have to take a look at the connections down there. Anyways. We might do that in sections as a fundraiser. And I might try to get it done by the end of August. We'll see. But if we can hit the 25, I'm really going to push for the 2,500 if you notice. Hey, look, it's my composed song. I composed that. Again, it must be a popular song now on the playlist. It's very calming and soothing. Let's go up to the Keys here. Again, Everglades or just Everglades. It's just a big swamp, but it's nice that they left it natural. It's kind of like Louisiana on the southern portion, you know? Miami way in the distance there. You can see the clouds still. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a stream where I fly from, That's awesome, dude. It's been hot here. I just haven't been outside all day because I slept off my headache. That's not bad for Vancouver. But what was I gonna say? Maybe we'll do like a series of flights where I fly out to the Alaska location in the Cirrus, get ready for the marathon. That would have to happen this week, though. So I'll plan it out and see if it's feasible. That would take a long time, too, as well. But we'll see. There's a bunch of things we can do in between the marathons. It's going to be a month of just fundraising, I guess, to try to get to the 2000. If we don't get there, we don't get there. But I'm willing to try. Because it means that much to me. We're over Florida Bay right now. Looking pretty sweet. As the sun sets, we're an hour behind the real world time, but the real world weather's there. So got that nice sunset as we get to Key West. We should be out in Key West about, I'd say, 30 minutes or so. Maybe less than that. But. And the family's good out there, Connor. I'm happy for you. I remember those days. Yeah, I missed that message. Let me get. But you are not doing a marathon? Oh, I am. I am doing a marathon right now. I mean, during the marathon, I was up to 75%, but you see, I was getting close to that. And it says right here, maneuvering speed. What is it? 140 knots indicated. So we're way above that. It's pretty smooth sailing out here today, though. Oof. OBS, you tricky person. I think it's the network. I don't think it's OBS. But we'll be trying to stream again tomorrow if possible. Really appreciate everyone though that watches the stream, because like it's the only way I raise money. Like, to be honest with you, like no one has given, like friends and family, and I'm not trying to guilt them. I'm just saying no one is really doing anything. I think it's just tough times out there, to be honest with you. It's tough for me too, you know, like we did good things though, but it's tough to keep the money flowing in on the side business for flying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying my career. My career is money for the family, but if we want to fly airplanes, we got to keep working hard. Out to Marathon, flying over the Florida Bay. We're at 2,500. It might be nice to stay at 2,500 anyways to really see things. That's all. This is just as good as the morning, if you ask me. Sun setting. So I have a t-shirt that celebrates this lifestyle available in the Etsy store. It's 1,700 locals somewhere. 1,700 locals somewhere. And that would make it... Carry the 5. No, I'm just being funny with you. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And obviously that would be happy hour. So we're beyond happy hour right now, but... I was being funny. It was 1,700 local. I made it easy for people. Pilots of the career. Oh god. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. Oh boy. That does go along with the Pirate Adventure flights. I mean, I even got graphics for it and everything. It's terrible. I think I would need a new livery though. We'll see. So many plans, so little time, you know? So many plans, so little time. As I get older, I just don't think there's enough time for everything. Does anyone else kind of agree with that? And I'll work hard. I'll work for hours. Like, this is, quote unquote, as teachers, we get time off for summer. But it's really to give the kids time. Like, I still took a course and everything. And I have to recertify a year from September. So I have to get that in probably by, actually no, 2 years from September. So I'd have to get that, all that paperwork in with the classes I have to take by April 2025-ish or something like that. Bitcoin's on a tear. I'm good because I'm going to I'm gonna need to cash all that out. So, yeah, that's gonna help pay for Disney. But it's looking really good right now. It's at $68,000 of Bitcoin. I might have to push the sell button on this. So, I knew it was gonna go up to 68, and I said if it goes up to 68, I'm gonna sell. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We just sold all our Bitcoin, and I can always reinvest again later. But there you go, on stream. Let me check one thing as we fly out tomorrow. I'm making biz deals while we fly. Oh, I held on to this Bitcoin for a long time though, so I'm making profit on everything, which is awesome. All right, so you are here. All right, very good. Everything's figured out in spreadsheet format here. That is it. So, let's put that to the budget now. Saved for a rainy day. That rainy day came. All right. And that is looking a lot better now. Everyone made fun of Bitcoin. I did not miss the opportunity, and I appreciate your joke though. I just made total profit on that because I held it for years. But Disney was the camel, the hump that broke the camel's back, so, which is fine. So, very nice, very, very nice. Sweet, not feeling bad at all. Now I'll put that into the calculations and it'll show my returns, which I'm going to share for myself, but still. Nope, not that one. The other one. I just need to get the price. Here you go. Nope, that's the old one. That would be it right there. Okay. Not that one, but this one. That's the highest price I've seen in a while, so I was perfectly happy with that. Let's trying to find what it was. I guess that was it. I didn't sell it. Well, I just found something. I guess if you convert it to US dollar coin first, they don't hit you with a fee. Why didn't I do that with the other ones? I don't know. Yeah, there's no fee on it. And then I cash it out from there to my bank. Well, that's the way to be. Marathon coming up in front of us, by the way. I'll do that from now on. How's that? Wow, that was interesting. Can't believe my eyes. Usually they hit you with a fee when you cash out, sell Bitcoin right to your bank account. Or a cash account, I should say. Alright, enough about Bitcoin. So that was a good price, man. It was near the all-time high. Nice. Alright, take out 20% for taxes. So I had to do that. If you don't pull the trigger when it's hot, you get burned. And that, believe it or not, was flight funds. all of that Bitcoin. So I made all that money thanks to people watching my videos in the Eric DIY channel and also Amazon Associates income. So I made money and made even more money. Isn't that a good thing? I think it's a good thing. All right, total profit. Not gonna share it with you. That was good. That was a good return. So, all right. I like what I saw there. And I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm not gonna. Yep. One more. There you go. Nope. One more. Nope. Can't do that. Right. Do that. All right, we're coming up on marathon. We'll take a look outside here. Look at that beautiful sunset. Marathon right over there. We're entering our next coordinate, which is Key West. So let's do it. And this is it. This is the little bonus trip on the marathon. I didn't see any fees, so I'm going to do that from now on. Holy crap. And, we'll see if that totals up after, but it looks like it's going to. I didn't know you could do that. Wouldn't be surprised if they come back though and do the fees, so. And that's that much Bitcoin. Sunset all the way to Key West, by the way. Yeah. So those people who didn't believe in virtual currency, I made nothing but profit on all of it. And it's not a smart business move. It's, you're gonna have to hold on to it. I went through years of losing money, but now we've made money. All right, we gotta be careful because there's like a weather balloon out here. There's also some warning areas and stuff. We're at 2,500, but we're gonna have to go around Key West Naval Air Station, and that's always the tricky thing with Key West here. See if we can see that. So during COVID, we were making a lot of money on YouTube. You know, like I'm not saying like enough to live off of, but a lot of money for flying, and I smartly packed some of it away. So that was a good idea. Fuel imbalance. Going to the right, we're on boost, and we're moving there. And then we'll bring the center console again. Notice that the Hobbs has gone up to 62.4. Beautiful sights. I'll do the rest of this math later. Very cool. You have a bridge out here and everything. Let's go down the coast here. Isn't this gorgeous? This is why I made that bonus. Like, look how long that bridge is, though. In the sunset. This is what I wanted. I'm glad we set it back an hour. This is what I wanted. I wanted the sights. We got boats, traffic. We're going to deviate south around Naval Air Station. We're going to get some weather right now, so let's get the ATIS on. 119er. Point 67.
Key West Airport information, Echo 0000 Zulu. Wind 134 at 4. Visibility
4
10.
at 4.
Sky condition, few clouds at 2,000.
So probably gonna take runway 9er, which works out. So we're gonna go south, around, and then runway 9er. Is it a right pattern? No, it's not. So it's a left. Well, we'll go way far out. It's cool. Look at that. They have like shipwreck things or something on the sectional. Never seen those before. But we'll go south. I'm gonna do that now. And so I don't distract myself, I'm gonna hand fly this and have some fun here. We got cop cars and fire cars out there. Man, I love this sim. As long as it treats you like it did during the marathon, I'm happy with this thing. I just wish that it could load scenery faster. That's all. That's my one complaint. Trimming up slightly. Must be that fuel imbalance. It's making it go to the right more. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense, but it's not doing that. Bring from the right tank right now. Man, that sucked down gas, huh? At least it looked like it did. It's about an hour. And I'm pushing it. 16.8 gallons per hour. Alright, if we look to the right, there's supposed to be a restricted, prohibited area. I think it's restricted. Restricted, 2916. You see it right there? That's a weather balloon. And that should be in the sim. I don't know if it's going to be modeled from this far. There is a weather balloon out there towards the sun somewhere. We'll see if it loads up. I'm going to try to keep it as close to the land as I can to my 2,500 feet. God, it's just gorgeous views. I'm so glad we did this. So glad we did this. Well, I got my buttons all pushed up over there. There we go. There it is. It's that little dot. That would be a weather balloon. You are not allowed up there. It's on a cable to 14,000 feet above sea level. Just one of the things here in Key West. We got ships. We got the sun setting. I feel like I should have a tropical drink right now. It is the Sunset Club. Digi is correct. So this is exactly why I made this extra bonus leg, just in case you want to see this. And from now on, I think I'm going to make the extra bonus ones available to be done within the 48-hour time frame. I think that would be good. The official, you have to get done as a marathon, and then the bonus legs you can do within the 48 hours of the marathon start time. That way you have an option. We're going to be skimming that class Delta, by the way. So I don't go in there. And we shall... Number 1, make it so. Make it so. The view is way better outside, though, so we're going to keep it there. Look at that view. Gorgeous. How are we doing on altitude, actually? Because I am flying this. Yeah. Trim up just slightly. See where it levels off. Gorgeous view of the Keys. We're going to have to swing out a little bit more of the ocean, though. To avoid the Naval Air Station. That's a tough airport to get into. Especially if you're landing 2-7. So... Oh, that's my old lead singer. He's got some acoustic gigs going on. I thought I pushed do not disturb. I'm not supposed to get that stuff. Is it on? Do not disturb. I thought it was on. Yeah, it is on. Okay. Oh, whatever. It's like a real tablet, because it is a real tablet. Whew. Boy, that was the perfect time to set it to the simulator. I probably will invest in Bitcoin again if it goes down low again. We'll have to see. Could see how people who have means, though, if they take the risk and invest a lot of money, you can make a lot of money. But you could also lose a lot of money. Right, it's a little island out here. What's that? It's interesting. Is that an island? Looks like an island. Could just be a remnant of the Google Maps imagery. Interesting. That sun is awesome. That looks to be an island, like an island. Going around the class Delta. God, these pictures are just glorious. I'm taking more pictures now than I ever did during the whole marathon. Oh, it's gorgeous. This simulator is making it gorgeous. This is why I don't use X-Plane, which people can use. I have no problem with you using that. I don't control that, but this is what you use Microsoft Flight Simulator for. These visuals are amazing when it works right. Yeah, that's a little reef or something. What is that? It's not really an island, it's more of a couple spats of land. Alright, so we're gonna swing out wide. Out there. Wide. And come back in for a runway 9 landing. Let's check the weather one more time.
Key West Airport information, Foxtrot 0000 Zulu. Wind 126 at 4.
Yeah, still runway 9.
10.
Let's get the altimeter too.
View clouds at 2,700 feet. Temperature, tree 2. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, tree 0.07.
07.
Visual runway 9er in use. Landing and departing runway 9er.
Runway 9.
VFR.
Alright, back to guard.
You're on guard with
Back to guard. Pattern altitude is probably about 1,000. Yep, because everything in Florida has it's like sea level. So, alright, we'll start a little descent here. Again, thank you for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you all. As we're gonna land in Key West. Thanks, man. And sorry about my Bitcoin rant. It's just I've been keeping track of that price all day because I'm planning on selling it if it went to a certain level, and it went there, so I had to get on it. If I waited till after the stream, it could have went down again. It's that volatile sometimes. All right. Key West is right off our right over there. This is scenery. Again, I've had this one for a while though. I can't remember who it's by. It is by, I like to feature the developers, FS Dream Team, Key West. And I thought I had a different Key West before Payware that I bought. And the FS Dream Team came out. I might be wrong on that though. But I haven't flown down here in a while, so. Imagine if you live in Florida. Florida must be a nice place to fly too. You got little areas to go to. I could picture myself in Florida if I wasn't a teacher and if I didn't have a family, because I don't like the schools there. But I mean, the tax situations down there, it seems to be better. They say the cost of living's cheaper, but honestly, it depends. I think it depends on where you are, because I've heard Orlando is pretty expensive, or it's getting there. So, and I'd want to live either in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, or outside of Orlando. I hear outside Orlando is not that good though either, to be honest with you. Like, it's decent, but it's not like you can do things. Happy trade-off would probably be Fort Lauderdale, but housing there is wicked expensive because you're paying for the beach area. You know, it's not expensive if you live away from the beach, but what would be the point? You know, look at the sun setting out there. Look at that. I'm going to take another picture of that. There you go. Taking pictures galore now. Alright, Key West. This is a Class Delta, so actually we're going to take it like they gave me the instruction to give a right base for runway 9er, which is probably what they would do right now if I asked for landing clearance. But you got to watch out for that Naval Air Station. So, alright, right base for runway 9er on Key West here. And we're going to have to trim up, because the trim on this is a little wonky too. It doesn't really stay stable compared to what you're doing. And I get that the winds change and stuff, but... Alright, try to get to 1,000 again. Alright. Using my electronic flight bag to help me. We're just gonna keep that off the screen though, because these are beautiful scenes right here. So. And I don't mind that I'm losing a little speed here because I need to get to the flap extension speed, get a nice setup here for Key West. Oh, just in case. About 1,000. Key West. I'm a Tobii eye tracker on now. So keep an eye on it. And this is what the Tobii eye tracker I think is good for, is that you get to just check in like you would regular life there. Alright. Right base runway 9er, Key West. Okay, some flaps here. Angle down, start descent. And even though this is way overdue.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Now see, this is where, if you don't know what's going on, that's the Naval Air Station. That's how close it is. Nearest Key West. The Conch Shell Republic. I said Conch. I can't say conch. Oh, I got an aircraft up here as well. Is that Microsoft server? Yes, it is. There you go. Bobby O'Shea in the F-35. Sorry. Toby eye tracker going nuts. Looking pretty good. Yeah, this is an awesome sight right here. I don't know if that thing's on the right, but we're going to take the drone cam around after we land this. And it's a gorgeous flight. Would have been totally dark by now, so I'm kind of glad we didn't do that. Now we pushed it back an hour. Let's get a little leveled out here. Get those 2 white, 2 red on the Pappy. F-35 is greeting me, I guess. I'm gonna turn off those names so I can actually just do the
Make it so.
Make it so. Drone cam. Yeah, I'm gonna do that after I land. Alright, and I'm just getting my airport diagram out. So I'm pretty good over there, and I gotta go to the right, I know that, but I'll make sure I know exactly where the GA ramp is. Alright, full flaps. Said I should have really slowed that down first. There you go. Throttles out. Full mixture. That keeps it cooler. And here we go. Even if the F-35 is landing, I will be landing as well. I disregard MSFS traffic. So, if that's someone on stream, oh, that might be my friend there, Connor. Might be. He actually said that he developed software for the F-35. He's out of Vancouver, which is very cool. We like technological people, right, Digi? I do. I like technology. I love technology. Digi's practically my clone in certain ways. We came to that conclusion, remember? I'm going to go a little slower than 85 because this thing does not flare right either, which we learned over the marathon. But here's our final unofficial landing of the marathon right here. I'm ready to go around if I have to, but I think we're good. Yeah, it's not flaring up, see what I'm saying? Like, I have the elevator all the way back right now, and it does not lift that nose at all. But that was a pretty good... It is a marathon. Or a miracle. But see how it lands shallow? It lands shallow all the time. That's even with a mod that I downloaded to try to make it better. Flaps up! And that's it. We're going to turn off on Alpha 3 here. Once you see the map here. Turn off to the right on Alpha 3. Will be good. Everything else is good. I would trim it, but I'm not going to do that while you're that. Dude, do not stop the one-liners. Did you you did see the one-liner video? That was a little inspired by the jokes we have. That took a while to think of, too. And I had some really corny ones that didn't make it. So, all right. Class Delta, so we'd be controlled by a tower the whole time. But we're good. It wasn't on VATSIM either. It's just Miami Approach that was on. And I'll fix all those model matching things after, I guess. It's not finding the default aircraft, so it kicks me off VATSIM. That's what was happening there. All right, we are clear. Let's get the checklist out. Key West traffic. It says at 3 o'clock. Clear for runway 9er. After landing, power level 1000. Fuel pump is going to stay on boost. Need to maintain the maximum RPM. I'm going to take this Toby eye tracker off. That can be bothersome. I'm so glad that there's a shortcut to do that. Flaps up. Light test required. We're good. Pitot heat is off. There we go. So let's taxi the GA ramp, which is right in front of us. It's over there. So, Toby eye tracker back on. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that this doesn't flare right. It did have that problem with the old one. Now let's turn Bravo 8 here to the GA ramp, and then I'm going to try to fix all my problems tonight. How's that? And, oh, we are going to take the drone cam out. I'm not just going to fix my problems. I did want to do that. We're not against that at all. First one's here. I'm only kidding. A lot of people that flew the marathon actually did this flight already. So I'm the slowpoke. But I always said it's gonna be a slowpoke. This is signature. Wonder how much they charge to be here. Probably a prepay. Birds. All those little nuances of scenery I have. And this is probably the do not park over here line. So I will park over here. Because sometimes they stick a line in front of hangars and they say do not cross that line. We're good. Alright, we're going to shut this puppy down. I'm going to take the drone cam out. Fuel pump. Going off. Oh, I guess it wasn't on boost. Maybe I did turn it off. Alright, well, it is what it is. Fuel pump off. Power lever idle. Mixture cut off. I probably should have turned off all the switches first. But that's cool. Alternator, battery master. I already turned off the mags, and we're good. Alright, parking brake on. And let's get outside the plane in the drone cam. Go take a look around, shall we? Alright, got disconnected, because if you fly a long distance away, that is someone in F-35 that flew with us. I appreciate that escort, by the way. Thank you for not monitoring, saying anything on guard, saying like you're going to shoot me down. What's up, Pat Dog? So let's do the flying away there with the F-35 parked at GA. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And this is why I said we have to have an extra bonus route, even though Miami was the ultimate destination. Look at that. What did I say this was? I said it was something. It is the FS Dream Team Key West. And they have the old fort over here and everything. So let's start there. But look how beautiful this looks. Perfect timing. Even though I said it back an hour. We got birds. So you want to have that with all the add-ons. And I love add-ons. I'm addicted to add-ons. People might disagree with me that seeing that takes a long time to do it. Ooh. We have an ocean sound. Do you hear that? Here's Key West Airport. I don't think they modeled the inside. I could be wrong on that though. But here's ticketing and departures. They got tons of people out here. Nope. But that's not a big thing. Oh, look at that. Customs is kind of like open doors, and they modeled it with a moving image. That's the safe frames. They did put a lot of detail into it though. Outside, you got the country public, passenger arrivals. You got this, probably just a graphic in there. That's pretty cool. Ideas on how to save frames. We got the palm trees there. I'm hoping that when we get even more technologically advanced here, that it'll be like moving trees more often and stuff like that. But here's the Customs and Border Protection. We're parked in Signature. You have the wonderful Key West sign there. And here's the famous part of it, the Welcome to the Country Public Southernmost Point. And then that is actually a replica of the Southernmost Point marker there. Oh, it's got moving luggage. Look at that. All right, Digi, thanks for coming out, my friend. Control tower. Just has someone in there looking out from the binoculars. Pretty cool. We're on the other side of this. There's 803 Echo Foxtrot and Signature. Humans are a little tall, no? Like that guy seems to be like 7 feet tall. Let me go inside the hangar for Signature. Pretty cool. All right, let's see. Let me get out Google Maps here. I'm gonna do a little bit of viewing here, as long as the sim holds out. And let's see if we can find some of the tourist stuff here. The southernmost point thing is at the edge of Key West, I believe. So where would that be? Well, let's go look at that fort that we saw. Let me start there. That fort that we saw was called the Fort East Martello. And then we're going to make our way down the coast here. There's a couple beaches. I'm just looking at what we can look at. There we go. So if we go along the coast here, if it's modeled in the sim, this should be the southernmost point of the continental U.S. So let's see if we can find it. We're gonna follow the strip here, the highway along the coast, the Atlantic Coast Highway. I don't know if they call it that, but they could maybe. The southernmost point should be somewhere up ahead. We'll see if we can find it. I'm gonna have to change the time for it too. It's a little bit down still. This is the Edward Knight Pier. The West Martello Tower, Key West Garden Club is over here. That's what's saying on Google Maps. Clarence S. Higgs Memorial Beach right here. Looks like a beach. Got birds. Alright, and then got this little dock over here. The southernmost point is going to be close to there. So let's see if they modeled it or not, because I'm not sure if they did. It should be right after these docks, like right over here. We might have to turn it to daytime. Shall we turn it to daytime? Let's do that so we can see things better. Turn it back an hour again. Southernmost point should be somewhere around here. And I think it's this little red thing. So they didn't model it, but it's right there. If I'm right on that, which it looks like that would be. It'd be the end of the roads too. Maybe not. Let me get a really good look at this. See if it is. Yeah, that's it. That little red thing would be where that Conch Shell Republic thing would be. So it'd be right here. That's the figure. I wish someone would model that. It's not going to be too hard to model it. They're modeled at the airport, but it'd be right there. Then we have a bunch of rocks which you can't see. There's also the Bishop Albert Key statue near that thing over there. It'd be over to the left-hand side. Alright, we're going to go to the point now, where there is the David Witcher Memorial Beach. Over here. No, actually, it's a little bit further than that. I'm sorry. What is this big tower? Let's see what that is. No, they don't really tell me. It's not on Google Map. Oh, wait. They got this little thing here. Then they have this thing here. But they don't have this big tower. Oh, no, they do. They have the tower. Battery 231. So it must be like part of a fort. That's what it says for this. Coming down, this is the David Witcher Memorial Beach over here. And then as we come to the point here, this is the edge of Key West over here. And then the Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park is over here. There should be a parking lot somewhere above the beach. I'm thinking, well, let's see it from a distance actually. I'm not really seeing it because there's another parking lot. Oh, there's a parking lot. And then basically this would be the fort, I'm guessing Zachary Taylor Fort over here. Along with a blacksmith shop somewhere in the trees and everything like that. Alright, Key West Amphitheater over here. We got cruise ships, which is totally normal for this area. Fort Zachary Cruise Pier. And then you have the U.S. Coast Guard right here. Right there, U.S. Coast Guard Ingham Maritime Museum. It's a historic Coast Guard vessel and memorial. Truman Waterfront Park over here. There should be a splash pad, which there is. It's over here actually. Kind of got overwritten by some graphics there. Very cool. Alright, is there anything else you look at? Yeah, I guess there is. There's the Truman. Nice cruise ships. There's the Truman Little White House over here, so I guess he must have added like a resort or something over here. So I can point out to the exact building. It's right near the condominium, so it'd be over here. And then Truman Annex Park is over here. The Opal Key Resort and Marina over here. I can only wonder how much that costs. Then We have a landing pad over here, probably for helicopters, I would think. But this is what I'm seeing is the Trumbo Point Tropical Landing campground over here. Yeah, it's a helicopter, a heliport. Cool. Never knew existed. Yep. Yep. Alright, and then other than that, you got Key West over the airport over there. I have no clue why there's remnants of this. That must be power lines or something. That's from Google Earth. Google Maps, if you will. Using that. Putting that in there. Other than that, it doesn't look like there's much else to look at. There's the College of the Florida Keys. Past this thing, it's over here. It's amazing that you can find stuff like this with how far we've come in simulator technology. In 2024, I'm hoping it's more stable, and I hope that it's less memory intensive so that you can load a crap load of add-ons. This seems to be a landfill. But, yeah, the College of the Florida Keys is right near the landfill. It's over here. Oh, interesting. And let's see if we can find that balloon still. That balloon is weird. I have to look at my sectional. Get a close-up of the weather balloon. That would be far out, but let's try for it anyway, shall we? It's out here somewhere. Look for a line. There's a little land that juts out. It's actually over here, I think, where we're going. 14,000 feet in the air. Look at this view. It's amazing. Not seeing it right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to read what that is. Be somewhere on this side. I'm thinking it's somewhere over here, but I could be wrong. Back up and see if we can find it. We saw it as a little dot before. It's interesting that they put a weather balloon over here too. It's over here somewhere. If I can't find it, I can't find it, but I'll try. Oh, there it is. 14,000 feet in the air, attached with a tether, if you will. Look at that. That's the weather balloon. Model's pretty nicely too. Look at that. It's got a good view. Look at that. They should run tours on the top of it. I'm just being funny. And then it goes all the way down. Look at that. What is that little thing there? Let's see. Is it attached to this? There's a little round area. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'm looking on Google Maps to see if I can find the area it's on. Huh. It's got two little islands next to it. Oh, there we go. It's over here. Blimp Road Boat Launch. They have a boat launch over here. I'm trying to figure out what this is part of. I'm going to look at Street View over here. Blimp Road is the road that goes to it. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So this is what it looks like on Google Maps. Going down that road to this area here. Hi, Maddie. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? Okay. I can't hear you right now, dear. What's the matter? She's practicing gymnastics and watching the Olympics. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice job. Yeah, you like watching Olympics? I just thought that you should see what gymnastics is like at the Olympics. So we're virtually driving out to where this big air blimp is on the simulator. It's okay. So it's cool as gymnastics. Well, you gotta work really hard if you want to try to make the Olympics. You're very young. You have time. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's hard to make the Olympic team, I won't lie, but I never say no to anything on stuff like that. Okay, so this is gonna take forever, but this is what it looks like driving out to the blimp. Then, the blimp seems to be tethered over here somewhere. At least I'm looking at the sim. Yeah, it looks like it's tethered over here. So I don't know what type of view they would have over there, but let's see if they have anything. No. I think it's a military thing, so. Okay, Maddie, I love you. Okay, it goes right to here. Love you too. Let's see if we can get a view. Alright, I'm almost done here, so. Yeah, there's a military thing there. But it's up there somewhere. Probably can't see it. But let's do the looking at it again. Way up there, 14,000 feet above sea level. That is cool. Whoever modeled this did a nice job, and it goes all the way down. It's like a free fall roller coaster. Whoa! Actually, oh, there's the tether. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right to the middle there. Nice! And it has a truck there, too. So, obviously some military or weather thing. Oh, they have a second one. Look at that. I didn't know they had a second one. Interesting. So these little circles are the weather balloons. I guess they have an extra backup, or maybe they do both at the same time. I don't know. But it's amazing to see all this. I know you can't hear this, but I'm hearing birds and stuff too. I have a ad on the ads and sounds. Can't remember what that's called. That's pretty cool. If you look up, that's what 14,000 looks like. If you're a human, you're probably looking from about, alright, really tall human. That's what it looks like from the ground. 14,000 feet. But alright, we're going to call it a stream here. We made it on the extra bonus round of Key West. We'll leave it on daytime. And we got ships and everything in the distance here at Key West. So Eric Flight, unofficial ending of the 4th Annual Marathon Atlantic Coast flight here at Key West. And I will prepare for Saturday. See you Saturday, August 3rd. Let me see if I can actually put that there. I probably can. Saturday, August 3rd, starting at 8 a.m. We're going to be flying the Pacific Coast from Alaska, going all the way down the coast to Mexico. It's going to be another marathon event this Saturday. Try to tune in. We are raising funds again for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. So feel free to see if you can donate. If you can't, just keep watching the stream, because it's going to help me maybe donate even more money if I can make it happen. So we'll see you, everyone. Eric Fight, peace out. We'll see you on Saturday, if not earlier. Oh, I'm going to try to fit some streams in between that. And thanks for coming out. I will see you later. Eric Fight, peace out. I'm going to do that. See ya.